Hello everybody, my name is Senior Master Schmeling and I'm the director and founder of Victory Martial Art. And as you know, the Victory Martial Art, we don't want to be a martial arts school, we want to be a school of life. Then the next 2 months we're going to be working on some of the elements that make Victory Martial Art and Victory School of Life one of the best martial arts organizations in the country and the world. And one of those is the life skills of honesty. Then when I approach to many other friends and other fellow martial artists and instructors and I say I want to teach honesty, they go like, oh, that's very hard, that's very difficult subject. And because honesty is perceived different for many people, I perceive honesty is by always saying the truth and very much assuming that my conscience will be my ultimate judge and my conscience always gonna be with me. Then I cannot be dishonest because my conscience will be with me and will tell me that I'm doing wrong or I'm being dishonest, and that bring many other results. Then I define honesty as the first step to an abundant life. First, I want to clarify the abundance. Many people thinking, okay, abundance is having money. That's one part. Financial is one part. But abundance for me is having friends, finance, career, family, having fun, having health, having opportunity to always learn more. And all these things that we all want, that's for me abundance. Then I want to tell you how we want to teach honesty, and especially this maybe would be a little I would say controversial for some parents, because I know that I'm born in a different environment than the United States of America. I'm a proud American, but by choice. But I learned, and my foundation of what I learned was from my parents, of course, and I was in a third world country. Then I learned honesty by having consequence, just like every other patterns that I learned in my life, because we know that the first major patterns that we're gonna learn in our life, we already acquired that before 5 years old. Then that's because I want to talk to you as a parent, and why not the students, that if we're creating good patterns in our life, good habits, and we create it as early as possible, we will be successful and we will have this abundance that I'm talking about. Then honesty is a pattern. Saying the truth and keeping the integrity is a pattern that I learned very early in my life. And of course, I teach my own kids, and I learn how to teach my kids, and I feel very proud that my kids, they practice in honesty. And I'm sure you as a parent, you want your child has a lot of honesty also. The problem is that many parents, they justify their kids' action when they find their kids they weren't very honest. And that's so dangerous, and I see that all the time in our school, interacting with our society, that how parents they justify misbehavior, or they justify by explaining why their child that they didn't do something. And I usually use the most simple analogy when I ask the kids that why they didn't brush their teeth, because it tends to happen is that the majority of the kids in one moment or another, they forgot to brush their teeth. And when I ask them why they don't brush their teeth, they come in with explanations, to the point that many times the parents, they are there and they help those parents just to save their faces, because they know that their kids should brush their teeth, but just to save their faces, they go, no, but we really don't require they brush their teeth on the morning every time. They do it before go to bed. Or, oh, that was my fault because I didn't give him they sleep somewhere else and I didn't give them their toothbrush. And they justify their kids' dishonesty. And they justify, one is they didn't brush their teeth, and second is they just help their kids to lie, and now the kids learn, wow, this is tremendous. Every time I need to lie, my father or my mother will be there just to help me out. Then it's okay to lie. What I learned is that, and this happened to me in this community, that happen with the teenagers, the laws. And I'm not criticizing the laws, but I don't approve the fact that some of the laws say that, okay, first time that you commit a crime, maybe the judge gonna go, okay, watch it, because this is the first time, we're gonna forgive you. The problem is that first time the child commit a crime, or the teenager or the young adult commit a crime, and they don't have a tremendous amount of pain from that experience, they're gonna repeat it again. And one time they learn the pattern of committing a crime, it's gonna be almost impossible to cure that. But can you imagine if we just, as soon as, in this case our kids, they make a little lie, just a little lie. They just, or maybe they just stole a quarter. Maybe they just took somebody's lunch. Maybe they just used their sister toy without asking. If they maybe just do anything, or they deny that they weren't there. Maybe they say, was it you? And they say, no, it wasn't me. And really was them. Maybe those little things that happen when you are 3 years old, 4 years old, even at 2 years old, even at 1 year old. Can you imagine if that child, in that moment, as soon as they had that little dishonesty action, they received a painful experience. And I'm not talking about physical punishment. I'm talking about a painful experience that they will remember forever. And when they remember, they will never repeat that action again. Then that's the way I learn. That's the way I become very honest. That's the way I teach my kids, and I see their result. But we are confusing. We don't want to. Oh no, but we want to justify. Oh, we want to explain. Well, that was just a quarter. Wasn't a big deal. That was just a little lie. That wasn't a big deal. And we justify it. And what we just teach and tell our kids, that lie is okay. And that's progressive. And then progressing and progressing until become adults. And I had experience that playing with friends and no friends golf, and I experienced watching dishonest golfers, for example, that they cheat in the middle of the game. They move their ball when they're supposed to. They count the score, and they okay with it. They are okay. Why? Because when they were kids, it was okay for them to lie. It was okay. All the parents allowed. Then parents, please. That's just the way we see it. We had systems that we teach in classes. Here, I'm not a PhD. I don't have the license to tell you how to be a parent. But this is just an opinion. And I know that eventually the people that listen and agree with me and apply the same principles, they have a tremendous result. Because we love our kids and we want the best for them. And the best for them is to be honest. Thank you very much for your time, and we're working more on honesty and other issues with honesty at the school. But please help me out to help your kids. Thank you.